Hello all, welcome to Vishnu IAS Academy. Myself SRK sir. As you all know, Vishnu IAS has already come up with Margadarshi 3.0 program on June 15th of this year. So it has been successfully running. We have around 50 students. Every day they are writing mains answers. Every Saturday they are writing prelim sectional test, and every Sunday main sectional test. So we are giving model answers, test discussions, everything is going on fine. But some students came to me and they asked me about, sir, already Polity Margadarshi 3.0 started with Polity. So it has been running successfully, 1 month is over. How can we join this program? So based on these people's queries, the sincere aspirants queries, we have been right now designed a new batch, Margadarshi 4.0 batch. We are coming up with this idea. This program, which is called as Integrated Prelims cum Mains UPSC Test Series, we are going to start on July 20th. July 20th means this Monday we are going to start a new batch, and this batch is going to be started with history. I repeat, 3.0 program is already currently running. Now a new batch 4.0 with history it will start. So what is this program? Integrated Prelims cum Mains Test Series program. If you are already done with your classes, or if you are a student of, let us say, degree plus IAS passed out student, or you have done self-study, enough basic knowledge you have, but you are looking for exam orientation skills. So this program is for you people. So every day you will write the test, the mains questions. Every Saturday you will write the prelims questions. That's the idea. So a test series based approach to complete all UPSC prelims cum mains syllabus. So what we are going to provide in this test series, prelims cum mains test series, Margadarshi 4.0, starting from July 20th. Let us see the features. If you see here, every Saturday we are going to have prelim sectional test. See, this program will be for around 210 days. We will give you day-wise syllabus, day 1 to day 210 syllabus, and every Saturday, let us say Monday to Friday, you have studied 6 different chapters of the history. Let us say ancient history, 1st chapter to 6th chapter you have studied. Every day you will write mains 2 questions, I will explain it later. But every Saturday, the 5 days syllabus, you will be revising and doing a prelim sectional test. So like that, every week 1 prelim sectional test will be there. In total, in the Margadarshi program, 210 days, you are going to write 20 prelim sectional tests. So within the prelim sectional test, we will give you 50 questions, 50 MCQs, and 30 will be from the GS part, let us say ancient history part, and 10 MCQs on the Saturday you will get from the current affairs, which is happening in the last 1 week. You will get from the current affairs, and another 10 questions you will get from the CSAT also. So this test series program includes everything except optional. GS portion, everything will be covered, including the essay, including the ethics, including the CSAT, and the current affairs portion. So like that, every Saturday you are going to write prelim sectional test. 20 prelim sectional test will be there, 20 into 50 questions. So you can imagine that's the number of the questions we are going to cover. And coming to the main sectional test, every Sunday, whatever you have studied from Monday to Friday, the daily test will be there. I'll explain later. But coming to the sectional test, Saturday prelim sectional test will be there. Every Sunday you are going to write 1 main sectional test for 10 questions. 10 questions we will give you, mains questions. Out of them, 9 questions are from the GS, and 1 question you will get from the current affairs. Okay, so like that, 25 throughout this program, 210 days, we are going to cover 25 main sectional test of the total UPSC syllabus, prelims cum main syllabus. And like that, if you see subject specific discussions, that means, let us say, polity. So overall polity will be discussed in 1 or 2 days. A rapid revision class, like concepts discussion will be there. At the end of let us say polity is going to be started. Now before that, for 2 days we will discuss the polity concepts. So like that, we will give you the rapid revision support also. So 15 subject specific discussions will be there. Rapid revision classes we will give access to, the mains, for covering the mains if you have any conceptual clarity while writing the test. Now current affairs full length test we will cover at the end of this program. Full length test, that means 100 questions will be there. Full length current affairs test, around 2 you will get. And coming to the mains full length test, 4 mains full length tests. Mains full length test in the sense exactly like your GS paper, GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, you will write like that 2 full length tests, 2 rounds of tests. That is 4 mains full length tests at the end. Okay, coming to the NCERT classes, revision classes, and year-long mentorship support, everything will be given under this program. Now I will just give you a brief how 1 week will be there. When this program is going to be started? July 20th. Okay, remember this, July 20th we start with history. Now let us see the schedule. This is the schedule explanation video. Now I want to give you a clarity. So when we are going to start, we are going to start on the July 20. That will be the day 1. Okay. What we do in 1 week, I will explain you what we do in 1 week, Monday to Sunday. So the same will be repeated every week. First, let us see day 1. We started with ancient history. The topics we give you are prehistoric cultures and early farming communities. So like that, every day 1 to day 210, you will get a clear cut micro level schedule. The 2 chapters which are allocated for that particular day. What you have to do, just simply revise them, go through the NCERTs, go through the standard textbooks, complete all the PYQs, and then come to the institute to write the test every day. Okay, so daily test will be there. I will explain you that. Day 1, these are the 2 chapters, and under them what we have to cover? We have to cover the sources and periodization of the Indian history. Periodization. So how many Indian history can be divided into proto-historic period, prehistoric period, nothing but both are same. Then the history starts from the Indus Valley, post-Indus Valley civilization period when writing came, that is history. Okay, so in the history also ancient, medieval and modern. So that periodization. Stone Age, Paleolithic, Mesolithic and Neolithic, Chalcolithic age, Iron Age, pastoral and farming communities. So first day you are going to read these topics from NCERTs, from standard textbooks, from Vishnu IAS material. The 3 sources you will cover comprehensively, and you will also go through the PYQs. And once you are done with them, you will come to the institute on the day 1. So from 9 AM to 2:30 PM, you can write any time. You can just come to the institute and we'll give you the question paper of the day 1. How many questions you are going to write every day? 2 mains questions. I repeat, every day you are going to write 2 mains questions on these allotted topics. And on the Saturday, you will write day 1 to day 5 total syllabus sectional test, prelim sectional test. And on Sunday, day 1 to day 5 total syllabus main sectional test you will write. So like that. So day 2 will be Indus Valley civilization. You will write 2 mains questions. And once you write the 2 mains questions for half an hour, 15 minutes will give you for every question. On the Indus Valley civilization, you will get 2 questions, let us say. One will be from PYQs and 1 question will be from completely new bouncer question. Out of the current affairs which are the news which came up around the Indus Valley civilization in the last 1 year, 1.5 year, we will make a new question out of that. Okay, so it's like a proper mix of every day 2 questions, means 1 question will be PYQ because you have to definitely go through the PYQs, and another question we will give from the new current affairs based perspective. The same question on the Indus Valley civilization but with a new perspective. That's how every day 2 questions you are going to write, and within the 5 minutes of your completion of exam, we give you the model answers. I myself will prepare them, the standard model answers. Okay, and every day test discussion will be there, which is very unique under this program Margadarshi. Every day test discussion. So 2 questions what you have written at the evening time, 4 PM to 5 PM. I repeat, in the Margadarshi program, 4 PM to 5 PM is dedicated for only test discussion, and test discussion will happen in the Zoom session for everybody, offline people, online people, for every. This is available in both formats. For everybody, we will conduct the Zoom session only. There are no offline sessions because some people are working, some people are non-working, some are full-timers. So the timings problems are there. That's the reason we came up with this idea of Zoom sessions. So 4 to 5, wherever you are, you can just comfortably sit and see the test discussion. Okay, live test discussion. And every day you will be having 2 model answers and test discussion, 4 to 5 PM. That's how day 3, let us see, Mahajanapadas, you will study, you will write 2 questions, you will listen to the test discussion between 4 to 5 PM, and then you will move on to the next topic. Like that, every day you will be writing the 2 questions. So these 2 questions will be evaluated by the mentors team. We have the first level evaluation by mentors team, a special dedicated team for Margadarshi, and second level evaluation will be done by myself. Okay, so I will do the second level evaluation and I will give you the personal feedback, where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are, everything I will give you. So here, this is how the schedule has been very logically designed. So day 3, then day 4 is post-modern age, day 5 Gupta age you will write. Okay, now coming to the day 6, which is the Saturday. Every Saturday you will be having sectional test prelims. That's what I said. Now what is the syllabus? The syllabus is day 1 to day 5 of the GS. Okay, and along with that, even CSAT syllabus also I have included here. Ratio and proportion, allegation or mixture, ages. This is in the quant. In the reasoning, blood relations and order and ranking. So these 5 topics you have to cover from Monday to Friday. The schedule will be given to you anyhow. So Monday to Friday you will practice these CSAT 5 topics, and on the Saturday prelim sectional test, 30 questions you will get from the 30 MCQs you will get from the day 1 to day 5 syllabus, and 10 questions you will get from the CSAT. 10 questions, and another 10 questions you get from the current affairs. Okay, so a proper mix, a current affairs and a CSAT included and GS included prelim sectional test. So 50 questions we are going to write every Saturday on that particular week syllabus and current affairs and CSAT. So that's how this is designed. Prelims, integrated prelims cum mains test series. So day 1 to day 5 you have written mains, and day 6 you have written prelim sectional test, and now comes the Sunday. On Sunday you will be having the sectional test mains 1. Sectional test mains. And what is the syllabus? Day 1 to day 5 syllabus. Ancient India, post Indian historic age, historical period, Stone Age, IVC period, all these topics you will get in the sectional test. That is for 10 questions. Okay, 10 questions, 1 question will be current affair, 9 questions will be GS. That's how we are planning 1 week. So if you see this week, you understood, right? Day 1 to day 5 daily mains questions, 2 questions you will write daily. On Saturday, day 6, you write the sectional test prelims, and on the Sunday, you write the sectional test mains. So this is how a 1 week schedule will be. In the same way, every week, Monday to Friday, 2 mains questions, Saturday prelim sectional test, and Sunday main sectional test you are going to write. So let us say after ancient history, medieval history starts on day 8, and again day 9, 10, day 11, 13. If you see till 13, the regional powers. The crisis, culture and rise of the regional powers. Till that you will get over, and then day 13 will be the sectional prelim test, the next Saturday, second week Saturday. So here again CSAT syllabus, profit and loss, partnership, etc. Coming to here reasoning, clocks, calendars, alphabet. So every week we are going to cover CSAT. Every week we are going to cover the 2 mains questions every day and sectional test, both prelims and mains. So again next Sunday, day 14, second sectional mains test. Now we move on to modern history, the third subject, day 15 to around day 19, day 20. If you see day 19, early nationalism. So 5 days you will read and write daily tests, 2 questions, and here day 20 will be sectional prelims test, and day 21 will be sectional mains test on the 5 days topics. And here comes the role of the essay. What is this essay? Even essay is also included in the Margadarshi program, integrated prelims cum mains. So every 2 weeks, I am going to give, just at the beginning of every 2 weeks, I am going to give you 3 essays, 3 essay topics. What you do, for the 2 weeks, you will work on, let us say, political dimension of these 3 essays for 2 days. Another 2 days you work on the sociological dimension. Another 2 days you work on the philosophical dimension. So like that, for 2 weeks we will do brainstorming of 3 essays, and at the end of the 2 weeks, every second Sunday, every second mains sectional test, you are going to get a essay also. Essay. Out of the 3 essays, I will give you 1 essay. So you have to write 1 essay. That means every 2 weeks you are going to write 1 essay. At the end of this program, 210 days, I expect you to write at least 30 essays. So on your own you will write 30 essays, but brainstorming will be done for around 90 essays, because 3 essays we are doing brainstorming, right? Out of them I will give you one essay at the end of the second week. So like that, 30 essays you will write, 90 essays we are going to brainstorm. So that's how even essay is also included. Now after this, day 22, again next chapter comes, day 26 till 27, again another Saturday you will get the prelim sectional test, day 28 mains. Now after that, modern history and polity revision. So here comes polity. This is polity revision in the sense, just 1 or 2 questions, bouncer questions will give you in between the history questions. Okay, just to get that interdisciplinary aspect. Now again here, if you see day 29, we have the Mughals and British Raj, etc. Day 30, India awakens. Day 31, again you will write 2 questions of every day. And here again sectional test. There is a revision day and sectional test, day 35 prelims, and day 36 you will get the mains. Now here the post-independence. After the modern India, we have modern history, we have the post-independence. So day 36 to around day 40. This is the post-independence India history. Here day 41 is revision, day 42 is for the sectional test mains. So on that 5 days syllabus of post-Indian independence, you will write a main sectional test along with an essay, because 2 weeks is done, so another essay will come. That's how. So after that we move on to world history, day 43 to around day 48. No, day 48 is revision day. World history you will do in 5-6 days, and every day 2 questions you will write, but day 49 will be mains. Why? World history is only for mains. Even before you have seen post-Indian independence, only mains is there. Why? Only because it is in the mains. No prelims sectional test on these topics, because they are only for mains. Now comes the geography. After history we start with geography by day 50. Okay, so if you see the geography, again 5 days you will write daily test, and day 55 prelims, day 56 is the mains test along with the essay. So another essay you will get here. So after that, Indian geography, day 57 to day 61, and 62 you will write the prelim sectional test, and again here geometry, surds and indices. So CSAT, every week you are going to get CSAT 10 questions in the prelims test. So this is the program, very logically designed program. You have to improve this answer writing skill. See, sir, answer writing skill is like a marathon. You cannot just get within 1 month or within 10 days. You can't rote learn and write like that. It's a long term skill. So that means every day when you read the content and when you try to put them into 300 words, there develops throughout this year, there develops some nuances of answer writing. So how introduction should be there, how body should be there, and within the body how many points should I cover, should I write in paragraph style or should I write in bullet points approach, or where can I get examples, different flowcharts how can I draw, how toppers are writing for the same question. So like that you will get in the mentorship sessions. Everything we will discuss. Personally, one-to-one mentorship will be there every day. For 10 minutes I am going to spend with you. With your evaluated copy I will spend you, I'll give you the feedback. Okay, so here again comes after Indian economy, human and economic geography starts from day 64, and another 1 week we will spend on that, and day 16 and prelim sectional test on the human geography and economic geography, and day 70 will be the mains test along with the essay. Now here comes environment. After history, after geography is done, then we moved on to environment ecology, day 71. So again 2 questions on this topic, community and succession, another 2 questions. Every day you write 2 questions, 2 mains questions, 2 mains model answers you will get, 2 every day test discussion will be there. So they are very enriching. Okay, conceptual revision will also happen to you. And day 76 sectional test prelims, day 77 again mains. Now after the environment, if you see here, environment and geography revision, because 2 subjects are done, now we will be having a grand test. For environment and geography combinedly we will have a grand test. So here day 85 world geography, day 86 Indian geography, like that revision you will do, and you will do write the test. Day 90 revision day, day 91 you will have the sectional test. Sectional test of what? Geography and environment. So first 1 day you will revise world history, on 86 you will revise Indian history, because already they are done. Just for 1 day you will revise it. Day 87 you will revise this concept. Day 88 ecology, biodiversity you will revise, and day 90 is the revision day again for 5 topics. Now day 91 will be the sectional test. So on those environment and geography you will get a combined grand test also. That's the idea. Then we move on to internal security and disaster management. So here day 92 up to 1 week we will spend on them, and day 98 will be prelims section, no prelims. Why? Internal security. This is only for mains, so we will get the main sectional test here. Now starts the economy, very important topic. Economy is very important for prelims and mains. So we will spend from day 99, every day 2 questions we will write on these chapters, and day 104 will be the sectional prelims test on the economy topics of 5 days, and day 105 will be the mains along with the essay. So we will write essay throughout the year. Every 2 weeks we are going to write 1 essay. So then starts another topics of economy. Day 112 if you see, again we have a sectional prelims test, sectional main test. So day 112, and again we start with agriculture topic of economy, day 1132 around day 119. So prelim sectional test, main sectional test. Now we start with the S&T. After the economy, S&T will be there. Day 122, approximately 5 days we will write 5 topics, 10 topics, every day 2 chapters, and day 125 revision, day 126 prelim sectional test. So S&T is very important, current affairs linked subject. So we will discuss at depth. The core concepts we will discuss every day. Every day test discussion, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Zoom session. So they are very enriching. Even for Saturday prelim sectional test, we will give you model answers. We will have the test discussion of all the questions. And the Sunday main sectional test also we will be having the test discussion on Monday. So for every question, model answer will be given, evaluation will be done, mentorship will be given, and test discussion. Test discussion is very priority for us, because almost like it is a revision classes. Every day we discuss the classes, concepts, right? So you will revise whole UPSC syllabus within the 210 days. Now after that we will start with the another topics of S&T. So day 133 again we have sectional mains test and prelims test. Now economy and science and technology revision. Very logically designed syllabus. So economy is done, S&T is done. Now we are having a combined grand test, just like we had for environment and geography. Okay, so combined grand test here if you see, day 134, 135 you will revise all these topics. Again here S&T you will revise, and day 139 revision. Day 140 is the prelim sectional test and then main sectional test. Then after economy, S&D, we move on to Indian society. So it is only for mains, Indian society. So day 141 to around day 150, I think, yeah, day 147 to 150. So we will be having the sectional test along with the essay, because there is no prelims in the Indian society topics. Now daily essay practice will be there. Then comes the ethics. Ethics is very important. 250 marks is there now only for mains. In the prelims also we are getting some questions from governance part. So in that aspect, day 153 we start with ethics, and again every day you will write, you will read these topics and write 2 questions. So next, if you see sectional main test here, day 159, and we'll continue with ethics. Case studies also will be practiced here, day 163, 164. We'll give you everything. Material will be provided. At the before 1 week itself, every 1 week syllabus, we will post the material day wise. Day 1 material, day 2 material. So we give you material, we give you questions every day, we give model answers, we give you test discussions and also evaluations, feedback and mentorship. Everything will be given at one single program. So next comes, at the last comes the Indian polity. So 165, we start with Indian polity. So here comes first 7 days we will discuss the some topics. Day 170 sectional test, prelims, 171 again mains. And here we'll continue with the polity, sectional test and mains. And we'll continue with again, because polity is a very larger subject, we have again sectional test, prelims and mains. So 3 weeks will continue. Then starts governance and social justice. After polity, governance. Governance is only for mains. So for 1 week we study every day, 2 questions we write, and at the Sunday we are having the main sectional test on the governance. So day 186 to around day 192 we will complete the governance part along with writing an essay. Then international relations. International relations, day 193 to around day 199. So because international relations is only mains, it is only in mains, no prelims. So sectional test will be there. And now comes day 200, revision day, day 201, sectional test mains, which is on the international relations, essay will be there. Now comes day 202 to 203. Total year-long current affairs. Every Saturday we write 10 questions, no? Prelims sectional test. In them, out of 50 questions, 10 questions will be current affairs. So year-long we have practiced current affairs in MCQ format, and every Sunday we get one mains question, current affairs question. So we have practiced even the mains format also. But at the year end, you will write the current affairs revision test and current affairs revision test. So from January 2026 to May 2027, not even 2026, May 2027. From January 2026, you will write, here a little mistake is there, it is 2027. So you will write total, at the end of this program, you will write a revision test, current affairs prelims revision test. So again you will revise for another 2 days, then you will write June 2026 to December 2020. It means the last 1 year will be divided into 6 months and 6 months. First 6 months we will write in the first test, second 6 months current affairs we will write in the second test. That's the idea. Don't bother about these digits, okay, it will be changed. Now day 208 revision day. Day 209 starts the mains full length test. So GS1 paper, GS2 paper, GS3, you will have exactly like your original exam. So mains full length test will be there. Full length test 1, GS1 and GS2, full length test, that means morning and afternoon. Now again another revision day, GS3 and GS4, morning and afternoon. So exactly like UPSC, we will be having these test series approach. So these are our toppers, we can see Uma Harati, and then the different toppers are there, Shambhavi Tiwari, etc. See, they are associated with one or the other program, but the idea here is, my personal understanding of UPSC exam is, unless and until you write, okay, so unless and until you write every day, you don't get the skill. Answer writing is a very long-term approach. So this is a very logically designed, experience-based design schedule. Monday to Friday, 2 daily questions. Saturday, 50 prelims questions on those 5 days syllabus. Sunday, 10 mains questions on those 5 days syllabus. So like that, every day 2 questions, every week 50 questions, every Sunday 10 questions. So you can just imagine, around 2500 questions you will write, mains prelims questions. Out of them, 1500 questions will be new, 1500 questions, something around that you will get from the PYQs. Mains, around 250 questions you write. 250 PYQs and 250 new questions you write, every day 2 questions. So 500 questions at the end of this program you write on your own. Very, very enriching exercise. And coming to the essays, 30 essays you write and 90 essays we brainstorm. this is also very important. And coming to ethics, you solve it for around 22 days. Case studies will give you around 500 case studies we will go through, and 50 case studies we write, and ethics conceptual questions around 50 to 60 we write. So that is how CSAT is included, current affairs is included, essay is included, ethics is included, and everything integrated test series program. So this is what Margadarshi 4.0 program, and we are going to start this program on this Monday, that is July 20th. So this is the schedule of this Margadarshi program 4.0. If you are a veteran who have given attempts but did not clear the prelims or mains or at any stage, or if you are a degree cum IAS passed out student, or if you have gone through self-study and now you are looking for examination assistance, the skill development assistance. So for all of you people, this program is very, very helpful. Okay, so Margadarshi 4.0 program, July 20th, it is going to be started. So if you are looking for such genuine assistance, you can even go through the test discussion videos we have released in the YouTube also. Myself will do the test discussions every day. The conceptual part I will discuss, so it's my responsibility completely. If you are looking for that assistance, so please come and join Margadarshi 4.0 integrated prelims cum mains test series program for 210 days starting on the July 20th 2026. So thank you so much for the opportunity to come up with an initiative like that, because I feel very honored and I feel very happy when I do value addition to your preparation. So that's the only satisfaction that I get from this program. And thank you so much everybody. If you are looking for such assistance, please come and join online and offline. It is available both. July 20th Margadarshi 4.0 program. Thank you.